What is going on? I don't know what's going on with my bangs right now. What is going on? What's going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right. And this is a full moon personal read. I'm going to make sure I can hear the sound. It's a full moon personal. All right. Yes, I can. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your energy. If you are interested in a full moon read, they are $20 at this time. All right. And if you are interested in purchasing a on the spot read, a question, or a love read, then you get the full moon read for half price, which is $10. All right. I am doing burning a bowl rituals releases at this time. Okay, so if you would like to be a part of that, that is removing blockages so that things may come in. All right. Anything that is holding you up from being able to reach a certain um, level, a certain point in your life. All right. Um, those are 15-15. If you are getting a full moon read and a general, all right, instead of paying 55 for all of that, you only have to pay 25, all right, and you get all of that for 25, all right. That is limited, all right. Full moon reads are ending today. I don't think I'm gonna do them tomorrow, but they're ending today. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, roots intention. I feel like somebody couldn't do what the fuck they thought they was finna do. All right, nourishing your temple. It's something about you taking care of yourself. It's something about you worrying about yourself. All right, health checkup is here. All right, so you may need a health checkup just to, you know what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to be on some um herbal things. All right, seeing what's going on, making sure your cholesterol is good, like shit like that. Your blood pressure, just to look. Don't mean that you gotta take, shit. I'm not a doctor, but all right, but just so you can balance things out when it comes to your health. All right, I feel like you should do that while you got time to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe on your free time or whatever. All right, or take a couple days before you leave or something. All right, just to, you know, cover everything, ground yourself, nurture your temple. Yeah, it's all a part of nurturing yourself. All right. Spirit is asking you to create art. All right. Color, paint. I feel like it's more so in childlike energy. That spirit wants you to get in. All right, and make a meal. You always doing it. Okay, so spirit is saying get lost in the things that you love to do. What's going on, love? What's going on? All right, beauty ritual is here. So spirit is just basically saying take care of yourself. All right, knowing that you're good enough, love on yourself. Read is here. Like this sounds like isolation. All right, and working through your fears because things are being balanced out. So it's like spirit is wanting you to rest because things are playing out in your favor. All right, make a vision board. Chanting is here. Positive affirmations is what I'm hearing. Let go of your fears. Let them dissolve. All right. Well, give me that card. All right. Invitation is here. All right. Somebody no longer wants confrontation. All right. So spirit is saying let go of your fears. There's an end of a tough cycle that's approaching. All right. Aries energy is here. You got act. All right. Vision. This could be something that you've seen, something that you've manifested. All right, but end of a tough cycle is ending. Have faith in your dreams. Sustainability. All right, and don't let your pride get in the way. All right, so don't let your pride get in the way. This could be somebody from the past. All right. I feel like maybe somebody is starting somewhere. I don't know. Um, don't let your past get in the way. Don't let your past stop you from being happy. Don't feel like everybody is that way, is what I'm hearing. Everybody is not your past, is what I'm hearing. Queen of Wands, Moon. All right. Moving strategically is what I'm hearing. Oh, shit. Give me that. That bitch is slid. What's going on? All right. Page of Coins is here. Somebody got some sort of offer, maybe some sort of proposal, you know. But it's gonna lead to a wish fulfillment. Rebirth is here. I'm hearing new beginning and a conflict. Somebody was at somebody is going back and forth with some shit, or somebody was. I'm wonderful. How are you? All right. Somebody is coming out of some sad energy, and somebody's just gonna do something. Yep, Ace of Wands said, "Fuck it." Ace of Wands clarifying, Queen of Wands. I heard congratulations. That's what I heard. Okay. The moon here is something that you don't see. Something's being laid to rest. There's a decision that's being made. All right. Somebody is going after what they feel like is their manifestation, which is you. Somebody could be traveling. Somebody could be traveling at night. Somebody is being guided by their ancestors. So it's like they can't fuck nothing up. Nobody can when it comes to this person. All right, Queen of Coins. Some sort of abundance here. Somebody got what they need to do, what they need to do. It's a victory here. Somebody's definitely coming towards you for a victory. But where the fuck this read come from? All right. I don't know who this is. This gotta be somebody that you just not even thinking of. The sun is here. I don't know. It's like you bumping into somebody type. All right. There's some burdens that's getting ready to be removed because there's a wish fulfillment here. Like, and this shit coming in quickly. A quick rebirth. All right, coming out of broken-hearted energy or just coming out of energy of lack into positive energy. Ten of Cups. That's like everything you want. That's just positive energy. Let's see. Just positive energy. These some strong ass cards. I want to make sure. Oh, ringing in my ear. Oh, for medicine. I know it's something that we can't see. That's why it's a plot twist, but it's like it's hard to put it together. It's like, I wonder why is this such a big, that big of a secret? I mean, I know Spirit is all about the element of surprise, but it's the reason why, like, it feel like you're going through like crash courses is because it depends on how big the blessing is. It depends on what you're asking for. And you got to remember, like, the things, these ain't just recent things you asked for. This things you've been asking for forever, but you were being held back. Let's see. Let's see. Something's coming in. So it's like something is coming in that's going to make everything make sense. The lovers. What the fuck? What's going on, y'all? All right. There's some sort of harvest here, and mm, excuse me, somebody want me to tell you. All right, it's because of some sort of journey. It's the journey that you got on. All right, celebration. It's hella celebration here. All right. Page of Cups. Hmm. Moving on to Karma Waters. Oh, oh shit. My bad, y'all. Your ass crazy as hell. Oh shit. Okay. So funny. Whole time, no baby, just Litty. All right. Moving on to Karma Waters. All right. Moving on to Karma Waters. Matter of fact, you could be the least person that I would feel that way about. Trust. All right. Queen of Cups. I just feel like there's some sort of, what is going on? It just seems like I just feel like it's some masculine coming from nowhere. I mean, if you manifest in love, but where he come from? Like where he coming from? Like, I mean, there's no attachments. You don't have any. So somebody's sad about something. Tower moments. Good. My motherfucking eyeballs hurt. Oh, wow. I don't even know what the damn say. I don't even know what to say. It's too funny. I'm stuck. Right, so let's see. There's a burden. I mean, I guess there's a burden, well, shit. Whatever you feel like is a burden, and you just ready to release that shit, you're getting ready to. All right, Ace of Coins is here. I feel like it's happening faster than you know. All right, Queen of Swords here, like you being real protective over your energy. All right, you disconnect before the physical disconnects. And this is what is bringing something in. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Shit, finna go in your favor. All right, so something could have been moving slow. Something could have been moving slow. I swear to God, I feel like I've seen the damn car move. Somebody is venture. Somebody is looking to come towards you. All right. Why am I hearing that song? Have you seen her? I see her face everywhere I go, on the streets and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? The Hermit. Somebody looking for you. Judgments. Ace of Cups. This sound like this is a loving situation. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody from your past who it just couldn't work there. Ace of Wands is here. Something's moving forward. Somebody's removing a burden so that they can come offer something. The Sun, wish fulfillment, Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins. Somebody wants to share their wealth type of energy. What's going on? I'm an empress, not a princess. But thank you. You could have known this person. You know what I'm saying? You could have known this person for a while. Like you would have had to know this person in the past. All right, this person's coming in for a victory. All right, I feel see. You know this person from the past. All right, and this person is coming in quickly for a victory. And then you got Emperor right here. So I mean, it could be that you could be falling off into some sort of authoritative role, but still, I don't feel like it's that because it's a lot of compassion here. Not unless it's that person at the job. Temperance, balance. Somebody finna be hurt, child. King of Coins. She putting something to rest to a King of Coins. All right, so this person, I don't know, this person feel like, oh, I got money, So I don't have to do this and I don't have to do that when that's far from the truth, is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's see. It's like as soon as you vacate the premises, it's like something is gonna start to work in your favor. All right, something is going to. I just made some cards up again. Something is going to work in your favor. All right, prison here. Adversity, girl. Who the fuck going to jail? It should say this in your other read that somebody was going to jail, and whoever this is going to jail, like they supposed to go, cause ain't nobody just this is somebody who needs to go. All right, adversity. This is somebody who made a decision. All right, we're gonna see what they did. Somebody took pleasure in doing something. All right, what they going to prison for? Why is prison here? Why is somebody in adversity? Ooh, I keep hearing some crazy shit. I keep hearing somebody unalive somebody. That may not be yo shit, but I just heard that. All right, living room. Somebody going to prison. Somebody could have. I don't know. Maybe you know somebody who's going to prison. All right, they could have unalive somebody in the living room. Success is here. Somebody going to jail. Somebody's definitely going to courts. Something's happening. And it's a new beginning coming your way. How that would have anything to do with you, I don't know, but it's making something happen fast paced for you. All right. You're a person that's headstrong. It's like you're getting what you want. You're getting what you want. Capricorn could be significant. Passion is here. Expectations, like you're getting what you want. Chariot energy. Then there's a rich, good gentleman right here. Look, Spirit gonna forever throw that in there. Spirit wants you to know. And it's like I remember it's like when you stop focusing on that shit at period, and then everything started to change. Everything started to change. Let's use some of these, see what's going on. These are what's the tea and like timing cards. We just gonna see what comes out. I haven't used these in a while. All right, so February is here. Something could be significant about February. All right, child services. All right, somebody could be at risk of getting their kids taken one shoe back. All right. It's time to go. All right. So when it comes to child services, this is somebody who's really not a parent, neglects. All right. So you could be leaving somebody behind who's like that. All right. Ignoring. Yeah. Neglect. This person. Damn. Ignore is twice. Ignore came out twice. And this deck is a big as fuck. Okay. Thief. This is a thief of joy. Thief of joy. Running. Next winter. You dodged a bullet. Something could be happening to this person next winter. Unbothered. All right, this person sees that you're unbothered. This person may want to like start little arguments. Fake account, forcer, carless. All right, so something can happen to their car. It's time to move forward. All right, you're moving forward, and this person gonna try to kiss your ass as you're moving forward. All right, indecision is causing a delay. All right, there's an indecision that's causing a delay. Somebody is into you, but somebody is like, maybe you and this person um are kind of doubting something. All right, unbothered, or you could be just unbothered about a situation. All right, patience. Now is not the time yet. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. All right, traffic citation. It's in the future. Love on the brain. All right, so I'm just feeling like you just leaving it all behind. Blackout, yeah. You leaving that shit all behind. March is significant. Something could happen in March. Jackpot. You could have won a lump sum of money around that time. January. All right, legal issues is here. Into you. Something that's gonna malfunction. And then to say vehicle repairs. I just fucking said something about that. So you got vehicle repairs. I wish I had it. Oh, and malfunction. Something can go out. The air conditioner can go out in somebody's car. Some sort of motor. Well, damn. Please let me know if that shit happens. Somebody is threatened by you. The next couple of years is significant. Somebody's receiving bad karma for the next couple of years. Oh, excuse me. Digging dirt on you. I don't know. Somebody. I just feel like somebody from the turn bitter because you moving on. Ooh. That was exactly what I was finna say. I feel like somebody turning bitter because you moving on. Today is significant. All right. Grudge holder. This person is holding some sort of grudge. All right. Because you don't give a fuck about moving forward. All right. Broke ass. And this could be spiritually. All right. Time will bring a surprise. Something is significant about the next couple of days. All right. Obsessive lover. All right. You're getting ready to move. Move in silence. All right. So when it's time for you to move, Spirit wants you to move in silence, all right? Somebody's giving you some sort of money. Damn, Ash, you beat me to it. Um, let's see. Next spring is significant. What is, and it's the spring, in the spring now. All right, love affair ain't shit. Somebody found out somebody ain't shit. All right, somebody got you on their mind. Fake flexing. Or you could be finding out that somebody ain't shit. All right, fake flexing. Um, you could have found out that somebody did. I'm hearing it's almost like somebody betrayed that they were one way, but you found out they were another. All right, giving money in May. All right, there's some sort of money being given in May. Next fall is significant. Bad reputation. Somebody digging dirt, trying to start drama, is creating a bad reputation for themselves. Whoever this is, all right. Creativity. You're gonna get ready to travel abroad. You're gonna get ready to be able to travel. Y'all not getting ready to travel. Oh shit. Let's see. We're gonna get these. And then I'm going to pull some moon cards. All right. Something is pretty much in the bag, is what I'm hearing. All right. All you had to do was let unrequited love go and follow God. All right. And God was going to give you exactly what is yours. All right. Not somebody who will take from you. All right. Somebody who gives nothing, has no knowledge or nothing, nothing to feed the soul, a mind or a body type of energy. Okay. Distance. Spirit is putting some distance between you and this person. All right. This is a decision that you made. All right. Home is here. Yeah. Moving. You just deception because it's not. Yeah. Traveling, leaving. It's not on the same accord. It's not equal give and take. All right. This person is like a eye. All right. This person wants you to have obstacles so you can't do shit on the low. Yeah, I'm starting to read this motherfucking energy different. All right, key right here. This person, it's like everything that, it's like traps be trying to be set, but you keep getting through something because you're a divine feminine. Yeah, I told you this person keep placing obstacles so that you can't leaving, right up on the leaving. All right. All right, manifestations. Yeah, this person don't want you. This person do not want no blessings coming your way, which is crazy. Not wanting God to bless you is enough a reason for me not want to be around your ass. All right. Yeah, they don't want you to go on this journey. Journey was in reverse. All right. Well, that's not happening. All right. Let me see. Get the moon cards. Let me get these first. All right. Building strength. All right. The gym is significant. All right. The gym. All right. Step out of your comfort zone. Get lost in yourself. Avoid all confrontation. All right. Exploration. You could be meeting somebody in the gym. Spirit say just be still and don't worry about all of that. Basically, Spirit got that. All right, a long time. Spirit wants you to get lost in yourself. When you get lost in yourself, that's exactly when somebody gonna come. Home is here. Focus on the things that you gotta do. Hand was itching. All right. Don't let your past hold you back. Create art. Spread time with animals. I said spread time with animals. Spend time with animals. I want me a pizza. If anybody wants to donate money, I can get me a pizza. Damn, that shit sound good. I ain't had no pizza in a minute. All right, spend time with animals. All right, massage is here. Somebody could be getting ready to get a massage. All right, work through your fears. Change is here. Work through your fears. Change is here. All right, so change is inevitable. It's going to happen anyways. All right, a time for healing is here. It's like your whatever you got this burning desire to do, you're gonna be able to do it. Cultivate. All right, Spirit is gonna show you different ways to get the same thing accomplished, but in bigger ways is what I'm hearing. Capricorn achievement is here. Something's getting ready to be balanced out in a major way. All right, so again, like I said, nothing is what it seems. And that card kept coming out like in previous reads. Nothing is what it seems. Oh, and damn, luck is on your side. So it's really nothing that you need to worry about. All right, on top of the deck, and enchanted. You're surrounded by magic. You're surrounded. What's going on? You're surrounded by magic. All right, clear your energy. You got a lot of people pulling on your energy. All right, you got, yeah, because they know you got this new beginning and you loving on yourself and trying to figure out who the fuck. All right, people want, they want your energy. Shadow work. All right, continue to do shadow work and work on yourself. Continue to connect with your higher power. All right, to clear your energy. Continue to talk to God. All right, your ancestors about clearing out your energy, and then cleansing is here. Somebody must be sending you some shit. Just a whole bunch of cleansing. All right, take the lead. Shadow work. It's like somebody don't want you to leave. So somebody too focused on you. Somebody focused on you being focused. Somebody who don't know how to accept responsibility. Somebody don't like your strength. Your take charge capabilities. I love the way you support me. People say. All right. Release the blockages. All right. That's what we did. Right. So that's why all of this shit coming out. All right. Cut your losses you have and you're focusing on yourself. Beginnings. You got beginnings coming in and changes is here. Why am I here changing faces? But changes is here. All right. Avoid the drama. All right. And continue to keep releasing. All right. Keep continue to releasing. All right. Keep continue to releasing. Because what the fuck is that? All right. Mystery. Something's happening that you don't see. And I said this shit before. I said it's something that you're not seeing. But somebody is trying to fuck up your train of thought. Somebody is trying to make you doubt yourself. Don't do that. Do not doubt yourself because somebody is trying to make you do so. All right. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, what's getting ready to change first? What is the first thing that's going to change oneself? Damn. The way you walk, the way you talk, your energy. Ooh, 111. 111, 12:44 on the clock. All right. Your ancestors protecting the shit out of you. And there they go. All right. Protecting the shit out of you. 111. All right. 3. You are supported by the spiritual realm. All right. 5. Change. So, change. 1 again. That's 1111. 2. All right. Money. Aligning with something. All right. You're in the right place at the right time to receive something. This is a good omen. Balance and peace. And again, the moon, this is something that you don't see. All right. Spirit just wants you to reflect. This again something that you don't see. Neptune energy. Illusions. All right. It's something that your ancestors planning. But you are going to get some sort of message. All right. About balance and abundance. All right. And that is your read. Is anybody wanting a on the spot read? All right, moon reads are $20 if you are wanting a moon read. All right, does anybody want to ask questions? If you purchase any one of these reads, you get the moon read for $10. All right, does anybody have any questions? On the spot reads are $22. Love reads are 15. If anybody wants a on the spot reads is $10 right now if you want one. Love reads $10 right now if you want one. Before I get off. Life just feels so fake. All right, well, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna get on TikTok for a little while. I didn't want to get on here while I was doing your read. I will see you on the next one later.